We commissioned Edelman to help us better understand what was going on with GDPR in the EU. Out of this came a report entitled The Missing Link. This report tells us that companies over 250 employees are on average going to have to hire 7.5 people just to search for the records. Not to do the work, but to search for the records. I think it's grossly underestimated, by the way, because the people searching are going to forget to search for Beth, Liz, and Elizabeth, and all the spellings of Mohammed, including MUHD. This is the missing link. Organizations have all these processes in place to support a GDPR data access request. And when these requests start showing up, they're going to find out how hard it is to find all the information. And it turns out we fixed the missing link. We take the data about the identities, figure out who's who, and build a minimized central index so a company can do single subject search. Now, instead of spending 7 minutes per system, on average 43, so says the report, literally in a second, they will get instant feedback and information about where the information about the data subject is in their systems. This is going to save organizations a lot of time. It's going to really greatly reduce the risk of them being fined for missing the obvious. Senzing ER for GDPR is going to solve this missing link for GDPR in such a way, I don't think organizations can be GDPR compliant without it. Organizations are going to have single subject search, or they're not going to be able to comply with GDPR. And Senzing ER for GDPR gives you plug and play single subject search. You know, it's 2018, and it is crazy that organizations are still struggling, as they are, to understand who is who in their data. They've become numb to it. You've got 3 accounts from me. They think I'm 3 people. How can you possibly do a good job catching bad guys trying to penetrate? How can you possibly better understand who your customers are? How can you even figure out what data you have about your customers so you can comply with GDPR? This is what Senzing does. Senzing ER, Entity Resolution, is a suite of products that allow organizations to figure out who's who. Organizations have to have this to compete better.